Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing Johnny Depp's top 10 best movies. I don't know about you guys, but I've been pretty entertained by the Johnny Depp versus Amber Turd defamation/defecation case. So I went back and revisited all Johnny Depp's filmography. I used to think he was a bit overrated, but revisiting his work, I've changed my opinion. There's a few films that I'd like to mention that just missed the list. Those films are What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Arizona Dream, Private Resort, and Once Upon a Time in Mexico, in which his part in that film is the best thing by far. Now time for the list. So sit back, relax, let the show begin. Number 10 is Secret Window. Released in 2004 and directed by David Coep, and it's based off of a short story by Stephen King. I really enjoyed this film. Of course, it's a better watch on the first viewing because of the twist ending. But it's still a fun watch even on the 20th viewing, mainly due to the fantastic performances by Johnny Depp and John Turturro. I also love the setting, taking place mainly in an isolated cabin. It was filmed 2 hours away from where I live in Montreal. Charles S. Dutton co-stars in Secret Window. Johnny Depp and Dutton appeared in Nick of Time together as well. Secret Window is a solid thriller. Number 9 is Dead Man. Released in 1995 and directed by Jim Jarmusch. This film is a minor masterpiece. It's been described as a psychedelic western. That sounds about right. Neil Young does the music, and I love the way it's done. Dead Man has a fantastic cast, a lot of notables taking small parts. It's also Robert Mitchum's last role before his death. It's filmed in black and white, which adds to the effectiveness in my opinion. It's a very spiritual film. My take on the film is that Johnny Depp's character is in purgatory and ultimately he has to remember his past sins and grow from it in order to guide his soul to the next level of consciousness. Dead Man is excellent. Number 8 is Black Mass. Released in 2015 and directed by Scott Cooper, this film was a pleasant surprise. Johnny Depp, for the most part, was making a lot of films for a younger audience, so I wasn't expecting him to take on a role like this. Depp plays the real-life character of Whitey Bulger and does so flawlessly. I love his look in the film. Joe Edgerton as John Connolly is very good in the film as well. The cast all around is great. I also love the 70s setting. It's a solid film with a top-notch performance by Johnny Depp. Number 7 is The Ninth Gate. Released in 1999 and directed by Roman Polanski. The Ninth Gate is such a fun movie. I really enjoyed the story and the adventure of trying to authenticate the 9 gates of the Kingdom of Shadows book. I also like the look of the film, and the locations in Spain and France are beautiful. The movie couldn't be filmed in the US because the director Roman Polanski has a warrant out for his arrest. Yeah, Polanski looks like a bit of a creep, but he made a good movie here. The Ninth Gate is awesome. Number 6 is Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Released in 2003 and directed by Gore Verbinski, the film that changed Johnny Depp's career forever. Johnny Depp created an iconic character in Jack Sparrow, and the Pirates franchise has made close to $5 billion at the box office. And for sure there will be a 6th one starring Johnny Depp, no doubt about it. I never minded these films, but I've enjoyed them more now that I watch them with my kids. It's got a fun story and a great cast. Keira Knightley looks like a young Winona Ryder, and Orlando Bloom looks like a young Johnny Depp. I always thought that was kind of strange. Depp starred in a film called Chocolat in 2000. The reason I mention it is because he's referred to as a pirate in that film. I always thought that was kind of funny now, knowing what we know. The first Pirates of the Caribbean is excellent. Number 5 is Blow. Released in 2001 and directed by Ted Demme. I absolutely love this film. What a fun ride. I love the soundtrack, so many great tunes. Johnny Depp plays real-life character George Young, Boston Judge. He's fantastic in the role. The cast all around is excellent. The story is top-notch. The ending brings me to tears when Johnny Depp is having a conversation with his daughter in jail. But it's all in his head. In real life, George and his daughter reunited. George passed away in 2021. Number 4 is Donnie Brasco. Released in 1997 and directed by Mike Newell. Donnie Brasco is one of my favorite gangster flicks of all time. I love the duo of Johnny Depp and Al Pacino. The whole cast is terrific. I can't believe it's already been 25 years since I first watched this movie. I still watch it a ton today. Al Pacino as Lefty is hilarious, and Johnny Depp as Joe Pistone holds his own well with a legend. There's so many great scenes. The movie flows beautifully. It's a fugazi. Number 3 is A Nightmare on Elm Street. Released in 1984 and directed by Wes Craven. This is the film I watch most out of all Johnny Depp movies, but I don't watch it really for him. Although he does a great job in his first role and his death scene is iconic, my top 2 picks were more based on his overall performance in relation to the film, and that's why it's placed third instead of first. A Nightmare on Elm Street is one of the greatest, most inventive horror films ever made. Johnny Depp would also return to the series in a small cameo role for Freddy's Dead, A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 6, which I also thought was interesting, mainly because most A-list actors who got their start in a horror film don't like to mention it, almost as if they're embarrassed by it. I definitely wouldn't be embarrassed about being in a horror classic that will live on forever. A Nightmare on Elm Street is an absolute classic. Number 2 is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Released in 1998 and directed by Terry Gilliam. What a trip this film is. I don't take hard drugs, but every time I watch this movie, it makes me feel whacked out, boy. It's based on a Hunter S. Thompson book. This is one role I can't see anyone else pulling off. Johnny Depp is fantastic, and his interactions with Benicio del Toro will have you laughing out loud. It's a wild ride. In 2011, Johnny Depp would star in another film written by Hunter S. Thompson, The Rum Diary. And that, of course, was where Johnny met Amber. Oh boy. Number 1 is Edward Scissorhands. Released in 1990 and directed by Tim Burton. This film is magical. I saw it in theaters when I was 4 years old. I still have some recollection of that time, that experience. Edward Scissorhands is one of the most unique films ever made. It's Johnny Depp's most iconic character. Tim Burton and Johnny Depp have collaborated many times together over the years, but nothing compares to their first project together. If I had to choose my top 3 Burton Depp movies, it would be Edward Scissorhands, Ed Wood, and Sleepy Hollow. It was also Vincent Price's last role, sadly. Edward Scissorhands is a masterpiece, and the music score is top-notch. Anyways, so that's the list, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.
You gonna get it, bitch! Damn enchilada!